Lakers got a big-time victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder last night. Welcome into the Lakers Report by Chad Sports. My name is Patrick Siepman. We're going to be breaking down the game in full because the Lakers got a very, very big-time win following their loss to the Denver Nuggets, and a couple of guys really impressed me, and I think a couple of key X factors for the Lakers played well last night heading into the playoffs. But if you guys are hyped about the win last night, I just got to ask one thing out of you. Drop a like on today's video. Keep the good vibes going. Keep the good mojo going because, even though this Lakers team has struggled this season, nobody wants to see him during playoff time. So keep the vibes high. Drop a like on today's video. See if you can get to at least 100 likes. But I want to start off today's show talking about one player specifically, and that is D'Angelo Russell. In my opinion, he is the biggest X factor, not only for the Lakers, but the entire Western Conference. And last night, he was special against Oklahoma City Thunder. He had a stretch in the fourth quarter where he knocked down back-to-back three-pointers, but he finished the night with 26 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 9 of 17 from the field, and 5 of 11 from downtown, and that's what you need out of D'Lo. We always know he can get to his spots. He can rise up and hit jump shots, but it comes down to efficiency for him because we saw against the Denver Nuggets last playoff run in the Western Conference Finals, he was pretty mediocre, and he hurt the Lakers a ton, but over the last 5 games, if you could get this sample size in a playoff series, it would be huge for Los Angeles. Even against the Nuggets, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Again, not like blowing anything out of the water here, but again, a solid night against the Wizards. I thought he was good as well. Obviously, 9 of 21, not the most efficient night, but I thought what he did actually defensively last game against the Wizards was very impressive. Against the Clippers as well and the Suns, I thought he was very good in those games, and that's what you need. You need that 20 points per game with that 5 to 7 assists from D'Lo, and that's why he is the biggest X factor, not only for the Lakers, but for the entire Western Conference, because I'll tell you what, no Western Conference playoff team would want to see Los Angeles coming into their own stadium if this man right here, D'Lo, is hot. Because listen, the Lakers, they're a good enough defensive team, no doubt. You have that anchor in Anthony Davis. You have other great defenders. I like what Rui Hachimura does. I've got a guy like Taurean Prince as well, and obviously Austin Reaves is a sneakier defender, but I think the Lakers, with how they are set up defensively right now, what is the biggest key for them? If they could get elite offensive output from a guy like D'Angelo Russell, and if he's hot, I think the Lakers are one of the toughest teams to beat in the entire NBA. But speaking about that defensive anchor, speaking about that defensive backbone, give it up for Anthony Davis. Yet again, a great game for him. And what I love of what AD did last night, 24 points, 12 rebounds, 7 of 12. Getting 24 on 12 shots is absolutely insane. I thought he was fantastic offensively, but it was what he did defensively. He absolutely changed the game. We obviously know the Thunder, they loved run a lot of pick and roll with SGA, him getting downhill, and the Lakers were running a lot of drop coverage yesterday. Well, I'll tell you what, it is totally different seeing drop coverage versus just a regular big in the NBA in comparison to Anthony Davis. He can still move like a guard, even though he is getting up there in age in his career, but man, what he did yesterday, anytime SGA got to the rim, he was there. Jalen Williams, anytime he got to the rim, he was there. But specifically the number he did on Chet Holmgren, just the physicality that AD he almost imposed his will a little bit on Chet where, obviously Chet, unreal talent. He can score from all 3 levels. He's 7'1", but what's his biggest weakness? It's his frame. It's his size. AD exploited that. Got to give your flowers to him. But we already kind of mentioned it, what he did on SGA. Running that drop coverage. I think AD is the best drop coverage defender in the entire league because of his ability to protect the rim, switch out, guard that little pull-up jump shot. When Anthony Davis is playing like that, there is no better defender in the league. Obviously, that kid from San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama, will have something to say about that maybe next season. But as it stands right now, when AD is locked in, given his 100% effort, I would not rather have any other defender in the league. But let's get to this question. I'll make this the pin comment on today's video because I'm just curious because I'm watching that game last night. I'm starting to get the juices flowing that the Lakers could still go on a playoff run. Are the Lakers true contenders to win an NBA title? Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no down in the comment section. This would be the pinned comment. So if YouTube throws an ad break your way, sit back, let it play, and let me know your thoughts. Coming up next here on the show, I want to dive into Austin Reaves and Rui Hachimura's, just their overall impact that they could have on the Lakers' success because, like I was saying, D'Lo's a big-time X factor, no doubt. But these two guys, if they're playing well, the Lakers could really do some damage. But first, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor. Shout out The Factor. And if you guys head to factormeals.com/LakersChat50, you guys will get 50% off. That's code LakersChat50 at factormeals.com/LakersChat50 to get 50% off. What is Factor Meals? It is 2-minute meals that are restaurant quality, that are ready to heat and eat wherever you are. Snacks, smoothies, and more. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day, like breakfast, midday bites, and more. Sign up and save. We've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. Factor is the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, upscale options that are done easily. It is flexible for your schedule. Get as much or as little as you need by choosing 6 to 18 meals per week. Plus, you can pause or reschedule your deliveries at any time. Head to factormeals.com/LakersChat50 and use that promo code LakersChat50 to get 50% off. That's code LakersChat50 at factormeals.com/LakersChat50 to get 50% off. I'll put that link for you guys in the comment section and description of today's show. So let's talk about Austin Reaves. If I had to give game balls for last night, I'm probably still giving it to, obviously the big three of LeBron, D'Lo, and AD. But, man, this guy, in terms of just a glue guy, making it all work, Austin Reaves was fantastic last night. And the Lakers, I think, honestly, one of their best kind of specific sets they could run is an Austin Reaves, Anthony Davis pick and roll. And they were cooking with that last night. I mean, 16, 6, and 7, 6 of 8 from the floor, 4 of 5 from downtown, incredibly efficient, obviously, and he just makes plays. And it takes me back to last playoffs when he was closing games out, his first playoff game against the Memphis Grizzlies, and he's running down the floor saying, I'm him. That's the Austin Reaves that I think could really, take the Lakers to the next level. Because let's just say D'Lo's having an off night. D'Lo's having one of his kind of James Harden-esque nights where he's 2 for 11 from downtown, and he just doesn't have it going. Well, you could run it through Austin Reaves. He can be the one running the pick and roll. And in terms of kind of hierarchy of where I want the Lakers to close games with, I would probably say, obviously, ball in LeBron James' hands. But as a primary ball handler, I'd probably put Austin Reaves at number 2 on that. He was fantastic yesterday, and I love seeing him kind of up in his game as the playoffs are just around the corner. One guy I do want to touch on here, Rui Hachimura, one of my favorite players in the NBA just because of his combination of, just size and speed. He is one of the best athletes I think we have in the NBA. Obviously, he's not an incredible leaper like an Aaron Gordon, but he reminds me of Aaron Gordon the way he plays. And speaking about the Nuggets, if the Lakers do want to match the Nuggets size, and I think the Lakers in terms of, maybe some people disagree with this, but in terms of best matchups or worst matchups for the Nuggets, I think the Lakers are actually higher up on that list than people think. Even though they got swept last season, all those games are close because the Lakers do have the personnel to match Denver's size. Like if they roll out Bron, Rui, Anthony Davis, then you obviously have Reaves and D'Lo. Like you can almost match up with the Nuggets' big three of Aaron Gordon, MPJ, and Jokic. If the Lakers want to get past the Nuggets, Rui Hachimura probably becomes the most important player in that series because he's going to have to match the Aaron Gordon production, the Michael Porter Jr. production. He's going to have to hold his own on that one. Thought he was good last night, really played well in the flow of the offense, and overall he's just a great connecting piece. He loves that corner 3 ball, and he loves the pump fake, one dribble, get to the rim, following that pump fake on the corner 3. So Rui, he's going to have to keep his game up, but just, again, positive direction for this Lakers team. But this guy right here, finally the Lakers got a good game out of him, Taurean Prince. Darvin Ham, he's got this obsession with playing Taurean Prince too much down the stretch of these games, but last night, it was tough to keep him off the floor. He was obviously incredibly efficient offensively, 14 points, 6 rebounds and assists, 5 of 7, and also 4 of 6 from downtown. If you're getting this from Taurean Prince, and then also what you got from Austin Reaves, Lakers won't lose a game in the playoffs. Like, if you're getting that type of output from these guys, and plus, obviously, Bron and AD doing what they got to do, Lakers are a tough matchup. But what I liked was specifically what he did defensively to a guy like Jalen Williams. This was one of the worst games, I think, I've seen Jalen Williams play in his NBA career. Also, a little side note here, he is one of my favorite players in the league. I think he is not just going to be a star in the NBA. I think he has superstar potential. Because if you actually look at Jalen Williams, his game or his points per game per month since the start of the regular season last year, he has legitimately gotten better every single month. But Taurean Prince got the best of him last night, really just getting up in his grill, throwing him off. Obviously, a big deal. Another big part of this was Anthony Davis at the rim. But when Taurean Prince got that matchup, He took advantage and got the best of them. Overall, great game for the Lakers, and that's why they did win 116-104. Scoreboard looked a little closer than it should have been. Probably was more of like a 20-point blowout, but the Thunder made a run late. But, man, I'll tell you what, if this was a playoff series, Lakers-Thunder, in that 7-2 spot maybe, that would be a battle. I don't know who I would pick as of right now. Probably lean LA, but let me know. Who do you guys think will be a better playoff team? No doubt the better team right now is Oklahoma City Thunder. But in a playoff setting, everything is different. Type LAL for the Lakers or type OKC for the Thunder. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching today's show. Obviously, Jake Riepma is not hosting these videos anymore. We're going to have a bunch of different guys coming up on here. But my name is Patrick Siepman. It was an honor to host today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you guys like what we're doing here, comment down below as well. But as always, go Lakers.